The suspected syndicate has been coercing Namibians to Oman in the Middle East since at least February this year. About 31 Namibian women between the ages of 27 and 40, the minister says, have been recruited as domestic workers in Oman, allegedly after promises of greener pastures.
Economic migrants should be aware that the grass is not always greener on the other side, as the entire world is in economic crisis following the COVID-19 pandemic, other global disasters and challenges being faced today in the world.
Upon arrival in Oman, the syndicate would then confiscate the victims' passports and cell phones and compel them to sign employment contracts in Arabic with strict and mandatory provisions. The victims are said to be living under unbearable working conditions, including 19-hour workdays, 7 days a week. Some victims have managed to reach out to government requesting to be repatriated back to Namibia.
This is a very sensitive issue, and we are dealing with a syndicate. But they will do everything possible to find a way how we can be able to identify the culprit. I only mentioned that they had worked with Interpol, and Interpol is all over. And specifically, we mentioned the ones in Oman because they are the ones at the sender. And it's a whole route as which other agencies they are dealing with at this stage. It's not proper to mention all the points where the Namibian police are looking at in order to deal with the situation.
21 out of 31 victims are back home from Oman, while 10 Namibians remain in Oman. Nandi-Ndaitwah also revealed that the cost for the victims' repatriation was paid by the victims' families. The minister said the so-called employers in Oman are only willing to release the victims upon receipt of a bondage fee which ranges between $37,000 and $50,000. Returned victims are routinely referred to social workers for psychosocial support and trauma counseling before their statements are obtained by the police. Government is also appealing to anyone aware of cases of trafficking in persons to engage the Namibian police as soon as possible. Timo Andreas, NBC News, Parliament.